Hello and welcome to Celestial Tea Shop. I'm so glad you've chosen to join us for a delightful tea tasting journey today. My name's Marina and I'll be your guide as we explore some of our best-selling teas and of course delicious teas together. So before we dive into our tea tasting, I'd really like to take a moment to get to know your preferences. So I will start by asking you a few questions about kind of flavours you like and those you perhaps dislike as well. And from there, I'll suggest some lovely teas that I think would be perfect for you. So if you're ready, let's begin. So, could you let me know which best describes your experience with tea? So, are you sort of a novice, an enthusiast, an expert, or you're not quite sure? Really trying to start with this question just to ensure that the blends that I recommend today will be the right fit for you. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. And then, because you've had some teas before, could you let me know which types you sort of enjoy the best? So, do you enjoy sort of white tea, black tea, green tea, oolong, herbal, or are you quite open to trying all sorts of teas? But if you have a preference, of course, do let me know. Okay, sure. And how do you feel about caffeine? So, do you love it? You don't mind it, tolerate it, or not at all, or you're just not too sure about that? Okay, so just for comparison and to help you a bit more with this, 3 cups of black tea equates to sort of 1 cup of coffee, and then 5 cups of green tea equates to 1 cup of coffee, and then all our herbal blends are naturally caffeine free. So that might help as well. Yeah, no problem at all. And then would like to kind of get to know what flavours you love. So do you love sort of grassy, floral, fruity, minty, earthy, or anything else? Sure. Okay. Sounds lovely. And I think I'm going to be able to recommend some really good ones for you, so don't you worry. So thank you for sharing that. And then in terms of like brewing teas, do you prefer to brew with a tea bag, an infuser or strainer, sort of teapot, tea bag and loose leaf infuser, or none of those I've suggested here? Because I think that tea preparation is really part of a daily ritual sometimes, so I'd like to recommend teas to fit your preferred method. Yeah, sure, no worries. We are a really big fan of loose leaf teas here, so that's great to hear that you're a fan as well, so I can recommend a couple of those to you. Fantastic. And then I'm just going to read a couple of statements, and I'd be really keen to know which one sort of best describes you. So there's 4 different statements. I'll just read them now and then let me know which one you think suits you best. So statement A is, I love normal teas, classic breakfast teas with milk. B is sort of, I'm interested in teas that can help me, so sleep, energize, cold baths, I want them. Then statement C is, I'm looking to reduce my caffeine intake but still want great tasting teas. Or D, I'm an adventurer, I'm open to exploring anything, show me all sorts. Which of those statements would you say sort of best describes you? Fantastic, thank you. And then how would your friends describe you? So the reason I ask this is that we like to have a bit of fun with our blends, and we want to know which one of our hand-blended teas is right for your lifestyle. So would they describe you as health conscious, a sweet tooth, a foodie, a kindred spirit? Okay, lovely. You'll see at the end it will kind of all make sense. I'll find the right tea for you. And then what benefits in particular are you looking for with your teas? So would you like perhaps teas that help you to sleep and relax, or maybe to energize you, or maybe you're in the need of kind of a cold buster, things like that? Fantastic. By really understanding your goals, it can help me provide you recommendations that fit in with your needs and lifestyles. I appreciate you do that. And then, when do you typically drink your tea? So is it right when you wake up, or at breakfast, in the morning at work, for a midday pick you up, when you get home and need to relax, before bed, or when you're under the weather? Sure, that's fair enough. And then, in terms of kind of trying out teas today, would you be interested in trying something a bit unconventional, like a biscuit or dessert inspired tea? We have a couple of those. I was hoping to introduce a few of those that we have, but I think that is great. Thanks for sharing all your preferences, and based on your wonderful answers, I've got a couple of teas that I think would really kind of suit you. I will just start by kind of giving you an overview about all the teas that sort of exist, to kind of give you a bit of background before I suggest a couple that I think would work best for you. So you may know this already, but I'd like to give you a little bit more information too. There are a couple of main sort of tea types. So the first one is sort of a black tea. So this is really full-bodied and robust, and it's really perfect for those who enjoy a strong drink. It's often enjoyed with a sort of splash of milk or sugar. That's what I recommend for that. And when you think of this, I would think more kind of a classic English breakfast tea. So that's the first one that sort of exists. Then you've got green teas. So these are typically light and refreshing, and known particularly for their health benefits and grassy notes. They're great by themselves, or you can add a hint of lemon. That's always quite nice to do as well. And then herbal teas. So they're not true teas by definition, but they're infusion made from herbs, fruits and flowers, and they're caffeine free, and can range from fruity to floral. Then you've got rooibos teas, and these are naturally caffeine-free teas from South Africa, and they typically sort of have a sweet, nutty flavour, and it can be enjoyed straight or blended with different flavours as well. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, we've got kind of biscuit and dessert-inspired teas, so I think you're going to like those, but let me just start with kind of some recommendations I have based on your preferences. So the first sort of recommendation I have is a chocolate biscuit rooibos tea. Now this tea offers a rich chocolate note that is blended with the nutty flavour of rooibos, and it's really perfect for those who adore dessert, which I believe you do, so I think you'll really enjoy that. Do you want to have a smell? So here's the tea if you want to have a smell. What do you think? You just want to eat it? Yeah, this is my favourite one. So I'm glad you like it. But yeah, that's the first option. We've got many more. The next option that I would sort of recommend to you would be an Earl Grey lavender. So this is a classic black tea infused with bergamot and delicate lavender. It's really elegant and aromatic. So if you want to have a smell of that one too. What do you think of that one? Okay, sure. You've got plenty to smell, so don't worry. And then I think another option that could be really good for you is a minty green tea. So this is a refreshing twist that combines green tea with a cooling mint, and this is really perfect for a soothing afternoon break, or even in the evening. It's quite good as well. So I'll just let you have a sniff. It's nice, isn't it? Do you really quite like that? Then my next recommendation for you would be a peach ginger herbal tea. So this is a really fruity and spicy herbal tea that combines the sweetness of peach with a zing of ginger. So here you are. It's quite unique, isn't it? Yeah. Lovely. Then my next recommendation for you is kind of going to that gourmand side. So I've got a chai biscuit tea. So this is a unique blend of chai spices and biscuit flavours that really brings warmth and comfort in each sip. So have a sniff. Nice. And then I've just got 2 more teas I think would perhaps be right for you. So the next one would be a caramel cream black tea. So this is a delightful tea that combines a robust flavour of black tea with the kind of sweet and creamy notes of caramel. So when you're sipping it, it'll be like sipping on a creamy dessert. So yeah. I'm trying to get as many dessert-themed teas to you, but if you want to have a smell, go ahead. You like that? Oh, that's great to hear. And then the final tea, and again, it's sort of a biscuity theme again, is a lemon biscuit green tea. So this is a really refreshing green tea with a hint of lemon and buttery biscuit flavours, and it's perfect for a bright and cheerful afternoon. So I'll give you an opportunity to smell that one too. So now you've had a chance to smell each tea, would you be interested in any of these I've suggested? Just to let you know, as a special offer today, I am putting together some kind of tea tasting packs. So it would allow you to have 5 pouches of 20-gram loose leaf tea pouches. So that's about 50 cups of tea. And I'm having a special price of £17.50 for this instead of £20. So that way you could try kind of 5 of the teas I've suggested today, and then you can see how you get along with them, and then come back if you want more, of course. I hope you all want more. How does that sound? Yeah? Should we start putting the kind of teas for you? Fantastic. So which teas would you be interested in having today? Okay, sure. So let me just note this down on my notepad. Bear with me so I can just get that ready for you. So you'd like a lemon biscuit green tea. Okay, so that's tea 1. And then your second tea? Chai biscuit tea. Good choice. Third one? Chocolate biscuit rooibos. And then your next one? Minty green tea. And then you've got one more choice. Okay, caramel cream black tea. Fantastic. So I've noted those all down. Your total comes to £17.50. So bear with me as I prepare these for you. Great. So all your teas are ready. Would you like to pay by cash or card? Go ahead, you can scan there with your card, no worries. Thank you so much for your purchase. So I've carefully packaged all your teas and I've added a little extra sample for you. Just a small thank you for coming to visit us here today. So I really appreciate you coming to our tea tasting today, and I hope you really enjoy all the teas and you've learnt a lot as well. Okay, lovely to meet you. Take care now. Goodbye.